Hello all, welcome to my weekly Uber Lab loot roundup. In this video I'm going to be going over the loot that I picked up in the lab from the chests, talk about my helm enchants that I got, and at the end of the video I'll be putting up pictures of more expensive stuff that I sold, helm enchants, and maybe like jewels or something if they dropped. Without further ado, here we go. Alrighty, so here we go with the loot and the stuff that I made over this week's lab. First off, we'll start off with helm enchants that I wrote down, and a couple of these did sell, I think. I'll put them in the end of the video, like I mentioned earlier. So for abysses, I also enchanted a couple Crown of the Inward Eyes as well as I ran out of the abysses. I had Dash Distance, I put up for 1x. Blade Flurry AoE, put up for 1x, I believe that sold. Herald of Purity, I put up for 4, I sold it for 3. Charge Dash 1, I put up for half an X. Lightning Strike, Pierce, half an X. Flammability, Curse Effect, half an X. Static Strike, Beams, 1x. And Flicker Strike damage per charge, 20x, what sold. For Crown of the Inward Eye, I put Haste Mana Reserve, 1x. Cremation damage, 1x. And then I sold a Primordial Eminence for 10c. So that's it for the helm enchant part. So when it comes to loot itself, let me get my file up here. We'll go over gems first. So for Anger Gem, sells for 15c at 20%. Zealotry sells for 8. Blade Blast sells for 9. Damage on full life is 24. Vortex is 10. Life gain on hit is 5. Val Righteous Fire 20% is 30. And 20% Blood Rage is 15. For fragments, I had 13, so those are worth 6.5c. I had 8 chaos, so 8c they're worth. Go figure. Jeweler's orbs were 20 to 1, I believe. I didn't write down the ratios, I just put how much that they were worth, so I'm kind of going off memory here. So I believe they were 20 to 1, so 5c there. Regrets, I always just do 1 to 1, so 5c there. Alchemies, I got 6c. Orb of Chance, I usually do 10 to 1, so 2c there. Alterations, I had 8c there. GCPs, I usually do 1 to 1, so 3c there. Baubles were 3 to 1, so 1c there. Prime Sextants, I always put at 1 to 1, so 3c there as well. For Chromies, it's 2c, I believe they were 10 to 1. Simple Sextants, I do 3 to 1, so there's 1c there. Scours, I do 2 to 1, so 5c there. Chisels, I had 5c, they were 2 to 1. And Fusings, I had 3c. So for the total for the loot for this video was 179c for just the loot part, and then the helm enchants and stuff that sold. I did really well in lab this week. For videos next week, I will be pretty much just doing lab videos. I'm thinking of doing one of my thoughts on Harvest League. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I can maybe get one done next weekend. I'm pretty busy this weekend, but next weekend for sure I can probably do something like that just to change it up a little bit. And yeah, I'll leave you with the enchants that I sold. I think the first 4 pictures were from last week's video because I forgot to put them in last week's video, so I'll just put them in this week's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for the videos.